Vango, and I've been making YouTube videos for over 4 years now, and I have yet to make an official vlog, but after seeing the amount of subscribers and income and interest other YouTubers get by talking to a camera about specific subjects, it kind of enticed me to try it out. And I also just drank a Rockstar or whatever. I don't know. I don't usually drink energy drinks, but I drank one of those things, and so I guess I'm ready to talk a little bit. Sorry about the wide-angle camera lens. It's what I got. It's a GoPro. It was donated to me by a fan about 4 years ago, and it's been life-changing for me. So I forget who it was that donated it. It was so long ago. But if you're still watching, thank you so much. I still use it. Like I said, it's what I got. But anyway, so I thought I'd talk about myself a little bit because I haven't really done that much. I've preferred to show instead of tell my stories, which is why I'm usually the one behind the camera getting footage of the things that I see in everyday life. But so, you know, I cut out a lot of boring parts too. So this is the story about my transition to life off the grid as an anarchist librarian in Slab City and part-time nomad. I had been on the road for a little less than a year. I grew up in Minnesota and had never even seen a desert. I had really limited experience with mountain ranges, and I wanted to go on an adventure, and that's a whole other story for another time. But anyway, I had hit the road and was traveling in my van. A friend of mine who I had been traveling with for a couple weeks was describing to me Slab City, and I had heard the name of it before once in high school, but I didn't really know anything other than the name and that it was an off-grid anarchist community. I didn't want to look too much up about it. I just wanted to go there and experience it for myself because it seemed kind of like that sort of place that one needs to experience for themselves. So I came here sometime in 2012, and I loved it, and I kept coming back. I came back the next winter and the next, because it's really hot in the summer, right? And like nobody stays in the summer because it's really difficult. So I kept coming back, and eventually I was trying to find a space that I wanted to just kind of build a home base so that in between my travels I would have somewhere to go to relax that was my own. I was trying to get work in Joshua Tree so that I could buy a little plot of land, and that kind of fell through. It didn't work out. So I was like, I'll just go back to Slab City for the winter. I came back and I started scouting for a campsite, and I originally wanted to create an art gallery or something along those lines. But I had become aware of the library, and it was in very poor condition, and it was kind of more of a relic of what it once was at this point. It had been abandoned for about 8 years and just was trashed, and the year prior I had seen some folks try to come in and clean it up. It was short-lived, but when they did that, I saw how much potential this place had and how cool it could be. And when I came back the next year and it was like even more trash than before, I was really sad about that. So Rob at the internet cafe actually was like really on my ass about like, you need to move into the library, we can be neighbors, it'll be awesome. He told me who to go talk to, and I went and talked to him, and he was like so stoked that somebody wanted to do that because it would then free him to go to truck driving school like he wanted to. I could talk for hours about the struggles of kind of claiming a space in an anarchist environment, because there was a lot of backlash from certain people whose business it really wasn't. But I just tried to just not feed into any of the drama. I built the library up. There was a bunch of scrap laying around just in the yard area all over the place. So my philosophy was the library is already here. It's just scattered in a bunch of pieces. And it went from a 2-room space to like a 20-room space, you know, over the course of the last few years. So now I've been dwelling in the library for almost 5 years now. By the end of this summer, it'll be about 5 years that I've been living here. I started making YouTube videos. And the reason I started making YouTube videos was because I was sick of seeing how Slab City was portrayed in popular media. It would either be portrayed as a hippie paradise or a tweaker shithole, which, you know, it can be both depending on who you are and what you're looking for. You really are free to manifest your own reality here, and that's what I wanted to capture is like, yes, it can be a tweaker shithole. That's true. Like, a lot of places can be, pretty much everywhere can be a tweaker shithole. Or it can be a hippie paradise, which, you know, like, to me, hippies aren't paradise. Like, I don't fucking really particularly like hippies. I just wanted to portray my real Slab City and my perspective of what it was. And I wanted to become an actual slabber so that I could actually portray the lifestyle from the perspective of somebody who is living the lifestyle, as opposed to all of these videos where people come here for like 2 hours and they're like, we're gonna blow this wide open, here's the real Slab City, and that's just crazy to me because there's so much to it. Anyway, that's a little bit of my story. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of my story with you in the future. If you liked this fucking video, you can go ahead and smack that like button, and I guess subscribe, tell your friends. I really want to grow my channel now. I don't know, like, it just seems like a lot of fun to try and like actually get serious about this YouTube thing. Thanks for joining me, and I'm fucking off now. See ya.